Hello and welcome, IT-TVGaming here. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to build this storage house. As you can see, it is a quite lovely design and it is actually very simple to build as well. So let me quickly show you the interior. As you can see, we got a pretty modern look over here. We got some wood as well, and we got definitely a ton of storage. Just like this. Now, if you want to build along, there will be a list in the description for the requirements. So once you got everything, let's get started. We're going to start off by outlining everything. So let's start with the pillars and the windows. We're going to have two singular windows on the sides. Then you want to go in 3 blocks, 2, again 2, and here you just want to go out 2 more blocks. Add a pillar. Here we are going to have the entrance, so we are going to have 2 blocks of space like this, and go back, and we are going to repeat the same thing over on this side. Okay, now each side is going to look exactly the same, except for this we are going to have a wall instead of these 2 stairs. Okay, now let's build in the sides. And now once we're done with that, we're going to build up each pillar first by 14 blocks in total. So 1, 2, 14, and we're going to do this for each one. Here we go. Once we're done with that, we're going to build up the side walls. So just go all the way up, and we're going to do this for the remaining 2 sides as well. After that, we're going to build in the side windows. So we want to go up 7 blocks in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go back in and build it all up, just like that. And underneath you want to add 1 more additional block like this. Here we're going to add some blocks. Okay, then we're going to do the exact same thing on top. Of course, we need to go back down 1 block so that it is both equal. Okay, now we got 2 the exactly same windows. And now let's build this in for each side. One thing I want to mention is once you do this, you want to light up the pillars. This way we can just prevent bats from spawning. You know, we can just continue on with the windows. Here we go. Now that looks good as well. Next up, we're going to build in the side windows. Now these are going to be the most difficult one, but again, it's going to be simple once you just follow this step by step. First, we're going to build up the sides by 7 blocks in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to make the exact same shape, connecting these 2. Here we go. So you want to go in 3, go back 1, go back 2, 1, and then here we go. Now once that is done, we are going to add another row underneath. And we're going to add 1 more row on top. After that, we can just build this up. And I'm going to show you this one more time. Okay, so once you are up, what you want to do is you want to go in 3 blocks in total, 2, 2, and connect these 2 points like that. Okay, then we can just go back in like this, and we're going to go in one more time just to make some equal windows. Just like that. A quick change, you want to get rid of these blocks we've added in because I miscalculated this one. It was 1 block too high, so you don't need the second block underneath. So let's remove it from each side. Here we go. And that should fix it. And it should end up looking like this. Okay, now we need to go down 1 more block over here, because like I said, I miscalculated this side, so now it is all just equal. Okay, now let's continue on, and let me show it just one more time just to make sure you get it. So you just want to go up 7 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go back into again 2, we're going to repeat it. Okay, now you just want to go down, then add 1 more on top. Okay, now we can just build it up. And we're going to go in 3 in total. Just like that. Yep. Here we go. Now we're going to add an additional row of blocks on top of this, going across like that. Okay, now next up, let's build in the entrance. So let's replace this with some stone brick stairs. Just go up. We're going to have a 2 high staircase. Then you just want to go out 1 more block. We're going to use the stairs again, add 4 more. After that, you can add 2 doors. Okay, now we can just cover this up like this, and you want to fill this in until this point. On top of this, we're going to have some quartz stairs, so you want to add that in, add another row on top, add it in once more. Then you can just go ahead, cover this all the way till this point. Now this should line up with this over here. Okay, once you're at the same height, you just want to go up. Then once you got this, you just want to continue, have it like that. Okay, now let's decorate this already. So you just want to go across with some stairs. Do the same thing on top again. Add some iron bars on the sides. After that, you want to add a lantern. Then again, a row of stairs, followed with some iron bars. We're going to repeat the same thing just 1 more time. Here we're going to go up once more, just like that. Okay, now it still looks very flat. Don't worry about that. We're going to fix it very soon. Okay, now let's first start off with adding some stairs going across. So you want to go in and go all the way around till this point, and you want to connect this as well. Here we're going to add a row of stairs and just continue on. Okay, that is going to be the first row. The next one is going to start exactly over here. Okay, next up, we're going to add in another row of stairs on top. Here we go. Now we are going to start off with the hardest part, which is going to be this one, the side windows. So first, what you want to do is you want to add another row of blocks on top, like this. On the back side, you just want to add 3 more blocks. Now I'm going to use some different types of blocks for this one. So let's actually go for the Deepslate tiles just to show it much more clearly. So you just want to add 3 blocks on the back side. Let's do it over here as well. Then you want to go ahead and place your light blue stained glass pane going up. Okay, once you're done with that, you just want to add some buttons over here. Then take some iron bars and go up all the way just like that. Then what you want to do is actually quite simple. We want to replace this with a slab going across like this, and then you can just add your iron bars again. And on top, we're going to do the exact same thing. Just add some buttons, then take some chains and go all the way up. Okay, now you can do this as much as you want to. I'm going to add it on 5 different places. Okay, now if you want to, I think one additional one over here should look much better. Here we go. Now we are going to do this on top as well. And we're going to decorate each window exactly like this. Then over here, we're going to add some buttons as well. I forgot to mention that, so let's do it over here. Now, let's get this in for each side. And here we go. Now that is done, what we're going to do is we're going to build in these smaller windows, which is going to be quite simple. So you just want to add some stairs first. Okay. Then take some trapdoors and add it in. we are going to use the light blue stained glass pane for this. After that, take some buttons again and place it in. Okay, now we are going to do the same thing for each side window. Okay, once that is done, we're going to build in these sides. So we're going to do this very easily by adding a row of stairs on top. Then you just want to add some iron bars. On the sides, you want to go up 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do the same thing over here. Then you can take some stairs again, place it in, just like that. And after that, you can just have some iron bars. Take some buttons and go all the way up. So we're going to do this on each side. Then we're going to add some additional row of stairs. So we're going to start off from these corners and go in. Here we're going to go across until this point, and let's do the same thing on top. Okay, now we're going to do this for each one. Then for the entrance, you just want to go in with some chains and add a soul lantern, just like that, just for decoration. To that, add one button on top like this. Now we're going to fix these areas. So to start off, you just want to go in one block, go across and go in again. So let's do that on each one. Here we go. After that, we are going to add some more stairs, just to give this a little more depth and height. Now for the entrance, we're going to do the same thing as we've done over here. So you just want to go in, connect these 2 points. On top of this, you just want to add 2 additional stairs, followed with some trapdoors going across. Okay, now let's continue adding some stairs again. Then take some iron bars and we're going to add it in on the sides, going all the way up. Again, take some dark oak trapdoors and we're going to add it on top of this, going across. We're going to do this for each side as well. After that, we're going to light everything up. So let's add some chains. Followed with a soul lantern. Okay, now we are going to do this for each pillar. Then you want to dig out a 5-block area, go in. Doesn't really matter. Okay, then take some oak leaves or any other leaf and go all the way this. And if you want to, you can even go and add it underneath. Before we build in the roof, let's add some trees. So we're going to have a tree over here and over here as well. Somewhat the same distance, doesn't really have to be perfect, because we're going to end some more on the back side. And just surround this like that. Then let's add in the roof. So we're going to start off with adding some dark oak trapdoors covering this. We're going to add in 5 rows of stairs on top. So let's start with the first row. And this is going to make it much easier to get the second as well. Here we go. Once you got the first row in, you just want to take some white concrete and add it on the back side. Okay, now let's add another row of stairs. And then once more, we're going to add some white concrete on the back side. Here we go. Now we can add another row of stairs on top. Okay, now we are going to do this 2 more times. After that, I'm going to close it up with some Deepslate brick slabs. And once you're at this point, you just want to take some slabs and cover this all up. Here we go. Now we're going to go in and we're going to start working on the interior of this house. Okay, now we're going to add in some extra pillars. So to start off, you just want to add an additional row of black concrete on the sides. At the center, you just want to have a sea lantern. We're going to go all the way up until this point over here. Okay, now we're going to do that for each one. So let's indicate them first. Here we go. Now, if you want to, you can even add some additional ones on this side and on the remaining 3 sides as well. For the entrance, we're going to build this in. It's like this, and just build this out again. Till this point. Go across. And let's fill this in as well. Then you want to take some sea lanterns again, and we're going to go all the way up to that point. And let's do the same thing over here. Then take some glowstone and add it underneath the windows. Then let's build each pillar up. Okay, here we're going to do the same thing. So you just want to add some glowstone. Then take some quartz bricks and we're going to add some extra pillars at the corners as well. Okay, now let's build all of this up again. Okay, once we are done with that, what we're going to do is we're going to indicate a roof. Then you want to take some stairs and we're going to add it in. And you want to make sure that you take each pillar. So let's actually make sure that this hits the wall. Here we go. Then take some stairs and we're going to place it in. Then at the corners, what we're going to do is we're going to build in a staircase. So you want to go out 2 blocks over on this side, like this. Then take some stairs and you just want to go up 7 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Then once you're at this point, you want to go back in. This 5, 6, and this is going to be 7. Here we go. Now let's add an additional block on the sides. Then over here, you just want to go out 1 block. And this is going to indicate the staircase, and we are going to build it on each corner. Before we cover the sides, we're going to add a torch. Then you can just build up all of this and close it off. Okay, so we're going to do this for each one as well. Okay, now before we add the second floor and the roof, what we're going to do is we're going to indicate the storage areas itself. So let's take some black concrete, and you want to go in line with this, and we're going to go up. But first let's indicate 5 storage areas like this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be 5. And let's make sure that this is 2 blocks wide. Then we want to go in line with this. So this is going to be as high as this. Then you want to take some stairs, place it in. Doesn't matter how it looks right now because we're going to add an additional row of stairs. So then you can just build this up. Get the idea, we're going to do this for each one. Go. Then let's add these stairs again. Okay, underneath we're going to add some stairs going across and around. And on top we're going to do the same thing again. Now this is not going to be perfectly in at the center, but it doesn't really matter. We are going to go in 3 blocks, then add a stair, go back in until you have 2 blocks of space. Then you can just go all the way around till this point. Then we're going to go out some additional ones later on. Let's first go all the way around till this point. Let's fill this in with some concrete. Okay, now let's build some storage areas again. Okay, now we are going to add one more on this side. And actually we can even add another one. Okay, now let's build this up. Okay, then let's add some stairs again. Okay, now we're going to build the same thing over on this side. Then we're going to build the exact same storage areas for the second floor. So you can just simply start off with some stairs if you want to, and just build in the same thing. So you want to go in line with this block over here and just build up. And here we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to decorate the sides. Well, actually we're going to add some chests on the sides. So first we want to go in line with this block over here and then go across and add an additional stair. And we're going to do this on top as well. Okay, so this should line up this. Okay, now here we're going to add some steps like that. Okay, now first let's add the chests over here. So you just want to add chest going all the way up. And here we're going to do the same thing. Okay, now let's repeat this on each corner. Then we are going to add some chains on each pillar, and we're going to light it up with some soul lanterns. On the sides you can add some chains as well. Okay, then take some lanterns and place it. Here we go. Now we can actually get the chests in. This is going to be the easiest part, but it is going to take a very long time. So first you want to add actually double chests just to make sure that you have enough space. Again, you don't have to, but I think it's much better to do so. So let's go ahead and let's place some chests. Okay, and we are going to do this for each one. Okay, once you got all of that in, it should look like this. Now we got enough chests, I think. Okay, now we can add the floor and the roof. So let's start off with these two areas. What we're going to do is we're going to use some glowstone and add it in, going all the way till this point and light this all up. Okay, here we're going to do the exact same thing. On the sides, we're going to go in line with the third block over here. Dig all of this out. And we're going to light it up until this point. Okay, you should stop right above this, the back side of this block. Okay, let's do it on the other side as well. Okay, let's start with the roof. So you just want to fill this all in, and we're going to light up this area using some torches so that nothing can spawn on top. Okay, once you got each side built in, you just want to light this all up. Here we go. Now let's move down. Okay, for the second floor, you just want to use some dark oak slabs. You want to go in line with this block over here and just fill this in. Now, for the staircases, what you want to do is you want to go in line with this block and go out like this. And then once you're at the edge of this, you can just fill this in and add the second floor. Okay, now that's built in the sides as well, which is going to be quite simple. You want to go across like this, then you can just have a pathway going up like that. And then you can just simply fill this in as well. For the first floor, what you want to do is you want to add some carpets on top of the glowstone first. Then you want to replace the floor with some stripped dark oak wood. Okay, now for these sides, we need to add some additional glowstone. So you want to go in 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and place 2 glowstone in line with these 2. Then add a carpet on top as well. Okay, let's do the same thing on this side. Over here, we're going to do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a glowstone, and then add a carpet. And we're going to do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Okay, then we can just get rid of all of this and fill it in with some dark oak wood. Here we go. Now we got all sides in. For the entrance, we are going to add 2 more glowstone on the sides, just like this. Now you can decorate this as much as you want to, but I'm going to keep it as it is. And hopefully you all enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Have a nice day. I'll see you the next time.